Hey, what's up, y'all? I just wanted to pop on real quick and share something with you guys that I got to share last night in my community. So this past week, God had been talking to me about the rain. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm in Pennsylvania and it's been raining like every day so far this week. So, of course, God wants to talk to me about the rain too. So I'm sitting on my couch earlier this week and I had everything on mute, just sitting there quiet. And I hear God say, just listen. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So as I sit there, he asked me, Kayla, do you hear that? And I'm like, yeah, it's the rain. Like, and mind you, it had just started to rain. Like around the time I shut everything off, it just started raining. So I'm like, yeah, here's the rain. And then he says, can you count the drops of rain? And I'm like, Lord, you know I can't count the drops of rain. You know that's entirely too much. Obviously, I can't count it. And then he proceeds to share with me and download to me just what he wanted to talk about the rain and the significance of it. So it was just so good, y'all. So I had to hop on real quick and share it with you guys. I typed it, so I'm going to read it from that. If you see me looking away, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so he asked me, can I count the rain, the drops of rain? And I say no. Then this is what he says. Okay, just as you can't count the rain, you also will not be able to count the blessings I pour out. There are too many for you to count. And just as the rain comes down and begins to nourish the fruit of the land, so will my glory nourish you as I begin to pour out in abundance over your life. Everything you touch, all that you put your hands to, will prosper beyond your belief. I am doing a new thing in new measure. Abundance and overflow will follow you like a cloud of rain over your life. This type of rain will make you dance. This type of rain will make you sing. Get ready for the rain. Y'all, first of all, just that. I'm like, wait a minute. Like this rain is like legit. Like you about to pour out in a whole new way, right? So I'm excited. And I'm just sitting here like, so what you saying is I'm about to hear the sound of the abundance of rain, like literally, you know? So I'm hyped and I'm so excited. But as I sit there, he's like, I'm not finished, right? So I continue typing. And this is what he says. He says, yes, you hear the sound of the abundance of rain. But remember, the abundance isn't just for you. It's also to benefit all those connected to you. A great harvest is meant to be shared and enjoyed by many. As you feed others with the harvest, more seeds are revealed. That's the beauty of harvest time. Each fruit, each herb has a fruit-bearing seed inside itself. So the more that the fruit is consumed, the more seeds that are yielded and spread. It's an unlimited supply. So by this time, of course, I'm getting real hype. I'm like, wait a minute. So like, not only are you pouring out the rain, you're telling me you're pouring out this rain, this abundance, you're pouring it out into the earth, and we're about to reap this harvest from it because all of our seeds, our produce of the land is about to be nourished by what you pour out. Right? So I'm hyped and I'm just like, Lord, this is so good. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I didn't think about the rain that way. Cause you know how we do. It'd be raining, it just be dreary. It's raining now. And sometimes you can just be over it because these clouds are here. It's gloomy, it's gray, and you're just like, this rain. I know it's good, but you be over it, you ready to see the sun. But when God began to speak to me about this rain, I'm gonna tell you, I got excited and I'm like, I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for this rain. But he's not finished, right? So I ask, Lord, so tell me this. If you're saying you're going to pour out this rain, how do I prepare for it? How do I prepare for the rain? And this is what he tells me. He says, that's a good question, Kayla. You prepare by making sure your seed is in the ground before the rain comes. What's not planted will not grow. Make sure you plant. Plant as many seeds as your heart desires, all different varieties. Plant the seeds that catch your eye. You've already begun planting, so do not worry or feel as if you're too late. You're not. I'm telling you this now, so you have an opportunity to plant more if you want more. I'm excited to see what I've got. I'm excited for you to see what I've got ready for you. I know you won't see this coming, but just watch. You think you're good at giving gifts? Just wait until you see the gifts I pour out. Like, mic drop, okay? This is what God was saying to me. This is what he said to me this week. And I'm telling you, and I'm sharing this with you right now because I know this word is not just for me. And I know he's speaking to his children right now. Like, he's about to pour out in such a new way. There's such a flow of his spirit, of his glory that he's going to pour out on us. And this glory that he's pouring out is going to cause us to reap a huge harvest. You know, it's going to cause our fruit to be plentiful, enough that we can share with other people. And it's like the beauty of the fruit is the fact that the more it's consumed, the more people are able to consume it, the more seeds are revealed, which means it's just unlimited. It keeps going. It keeps serving. It keeps providing. And this is the season that God is like, this is what you're about to walk into. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to pour out my spirit on the earth in such a new way that it nourishes you, and you're so full that you overflow and you're nourishing other people. Like, this season, this outpour that God is talking about is huge, y'all. It's huge. And the thing is, he's telling us in advance, okay? He is like, I'm giving you a heads up now because I want you to get your seed in the ground. If you don't plant it, it won't grow. But God's saying, get it in the ground. Whatever seed you have, whatever ability and talents he gave you, use them. Like, whatever it is that he's put on your heart, whatever desires he's giving you, act on them. Get that seed in the ground now, because things are about to happen swiftly, okay? Things are about to happen quickly. And God is giving us the heads up as his children so that we can be prepared, so that we can also reap a harvest from what he's about to do. But this, y'all, like, I'm telling you, this is everything. This just got me so excited. And I just want to encourage you so that you know, if you're experiencing some rain in your life, like, the rain's not always bad. The rain is actually good. The rain provides the nourishment you need. And what does that rain symbolize? It is the living water of God. Like, he's about to pour out his spirit in such a new way. He's going to give you new grace to do things you have not done before. He's going to just share and pour out his glory in such a new way. Man, everybody's about to get affected. Everybody that you're connected to, okay? Your circle of influence will be impacted by what God is about to do. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited and I am ready for this, okay? I'm ready for that abundance, that rain that's coming. And I'll give you the verse that he gave me that had me continue thinking about this and was just sparking some things. So let me roll up to it real quick because I got it on my computer. So the first verse he gave me here was 1 Kings 18:41. And it says, "Then Elijah said to Ahab, 'Go up and eat and drink, for there is a sound of the abundance of rain.'" Right? So that was 1 Kings 18:41. And it's funny with that, like, even though Elijah was talking about hearing rain, it took 7 tries before they even saw a cloud in the sky, before anything ever showed up. So he spoke it before he saw it. He spoke what God said until he saw it, right? Like, I'm telling you, blows my mind. But this is how we got to be. This is the heart posture we need to stand on. Like, we need to speak it as God says it, even before we see it, okay? And the other verse that he gave me with regard to just harvest and bringing forth, you know, just this new fruit, okay, was Genesis 1:11. And it says, "Then God said, 'Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb that yields seed, and the fruit tree that yields fruit according to its kind, whose seed is in itself on the earth.' And it was so." This right here, the outpour that God is going to supply will nourish the produce of the land. It's going to nourish the fruit. It's going to nourish the grass. Those new things that are coming up, the new believers that are coming up, it's going to nourish them. The more seasoned believers who are already reaping harvest and already producing fruit, they're going to produce more fruit, okay? It's coming. Like, this is that time. This is that kind of rain that God is talking about. So this is just a snippet of what we talked about last night. But like I said, I got so excited. I had to share it with you guys because it's just so good. And I know it encouraged me. So I hope that it encourages y'all too, just to know that God is pouring out. Get ready. Get your seed in the ground. Start working on whatever it is he put in your heart, because the time is now. And if you plant it, then you'll be in position when he starts to pour out so that it can grow. So yeah, this is what I wanted to hop on and talk about real quick today. As you can tell, I'm still excited about it. And I hope that God continues to speak to me about this rain because it's just so good. And I can't wait to see what he says next. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a good weekend, and I will talk to you later.